Hello, everyone. Welcome to the historical downtown of Guadalajara, Mexico. Guadalajara has a population of over 5 million people. It is the second largest city in Mexico, and it is the 10th largest city in Latin America. Guadalajara was first established in 1532, but it was relocated several times because of reasons like lack of water or attacks from hostile indigenous people. So in 1542, it was officially founded and recognized as a city in its current location, even though there were only 126 residents. This is one of the city's most famous landmarks. It was originally built in 1541 out of adobe, but it was destroyed due to a fire caused by locals shooting off firearms. It was then rebuilt with the lead architect being Master Martin Casillas, and it was completed in 1618. Since then, however, the cathedral has been damaged many times by earthquakes, including in 1818 when an earthquake actually caused the two towers and the dome to collapse. Also, if you look closely from the outside, you can distinguish the newer constructions from the older constructions on the building. Even though this is a major tourist attraction and there are many tourists inside the cathedral taking videos and shooting pictures, there are still many people in the pews that go there to worship.
Ya le puse, vamos para con 10 y nada más le puse.
When I got to the front of the cathedral, there were some things that caught my eye that really surprised me. So I'm not going to say what they were, but I want you guys to comment down below and let me know that you see what I can see, or what's your opinion on the construction of the cathedral from the inside. What do you think of the displays? Okay, guys, so from this point on, I'm not going to speak very much. I'm just going to let you enjoy the sights and the sounds of the city. So I recommend to the viewer to turn up the volume or put a set of headphones on. This way you can get the overall feeling of walking through downtown Guadalajara.
Pero sí.
I would like to point out, if you haven't noticed already, that a lot of early constructions in Guadalajara are heavily influenced by Roman architecture, including this building, which is a library. Please comment down below if you recognize that song that the gentleman was playing on his violin.
Yo creo que más bien por...
Guys, the weather on this day was absolutely beautiful. It's one of the reasons why I love coming to Guadalajara, because it's just sunny year round. And it was around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it felt like I could stand in the sun the whole day. Perfect t-shirt weather, perfect shorts weather, and at the same time not too hot. It felt wonderful.
Van a ser.
Tú no eres Pancho Quintanilla.
As you can see, here's another example of Roman style architecture. This is actually a very famous theater here in Guadalajara. Here there are some police officers. They're asking a man to move because he was trying to sleep here. They basically, actually literally told him, hey, you should go find a bridge to sleep under. You can't sleep here. And it was good because they didn't bother him too much. They didn't ask him for an ID or search him or anything like that. Just asked him to leave. He kind of complained a little bit, but then he stood up and walked away. And here are some students. They're practicing their instruments, which is something that you'll often see around here. In those white tents, there was some sort of art display. Unfortunately, it wasn't open yet, so we weren't able to go in and check it out.
Este es una cosa importante, ¿no? Una de estas era el primero, ¿no?
This building that you see in front of me is actually judicial school. It used to be a district court, but on the side of the building you'll see a plaque in a moment, and it pretty much states that this is the location of some of the earliest homes in Guadalajara. So this area has a lot of history. It's very, very, very interesting. Some of the children seem to be attracted to this man wearing the face paint and the outfit. So they try to approach him, but then he starts to move and they get scared and they all run away. It was pretty funny, pretty entertaining. Sorry for my finger in the shot. I actually was not paying attention to the screen. I was just enjoying the view myself. But something pretty interesting is about to happen here. It looks like a group of kids gathered to make some kind of a show. Looks like they're shooting something for maybe YouTube or Facebook. I'm not sure. But what they were doing was they were paying people to do ridiculous things, which was pretty funny. Right now they are paying this young lady to do a ballet dance, even though she's not a dancer. Later on they pay other people to do some ridiculous things. So you could see the guys, they're all dressed up with fake gold chains and fake Versace shirts and things like that. It was pretty funny. We enjoyed it. We stayed and watched it for a little while, and then we moved on.
Güey, esa morra es exnovia de mi sobrino.
Look at the cowboy. Oh, mira, aquí tuvimos la otra vez. Aquí se queda la parte que me encuentre. Aquí en la parte que le encuentre. ¿Qué es por ahí?
This is a very popular street. It's called Morelos Street or Paseo Morelos, and you will often see a lot of street performers. Unfortunately, we kind of got here late. We didn't get to catch much of this performance, but it was pretty cool while it lasted.
que llegas con una moneda.
Oh, sí.
Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias.
¿Qué estás haciendo allá? Oh, está roto.
Le digo, ¿es neta? Yo creo. Ay, pero pues
As you can see, there are many young people walking around looking at their cell phones, which is usually not the case. But it looks like there was some kind of convention going on today, like a nerd convention, or I mean a Pokemon convention. So there were large groups of Pokemon hunters gathered together. I think they were trading Pokemon or looking for Pokemon, but it was pretty interesting. It was pretty good to see a lot of young people outside, not just in their homes. Here is a large gathering of the Pokemon hunters. It's pretty cool. I would have liked to participate. I don't play the Pokemon game anymore, but I remember as a youngster loving the game, so it's pretty cool that people are still doing that. And it's such a beautiful day, why not go outside? Now, across the street, there's a really large building that you're about to see. It's actually a marketplace. It's a mercado, and there you will be able to find any type of ingredient or herb or spice, plant, chemical. It's pretty much a market dedicated to things like that. You'll even find some witchcraft things, stones, all kinds of things. It's hard to just tell you. But this time we didn't have time to go inside. I would have loved to, but that just goes to show how much there is to see in Guadalajara. Next time I'll make sure to go in there. There's also another big mercado. It's called Mercado de San Juan, and it's also very large. They sell all kinds of things, clothes, kitchen utensils, foods, even animals. You can find anything there, but there's so much to do, so much to see in Guadalajara. So if you are looking forward to more, please subscribe. I definitely will have more videos. I will explore more places in Guadalajara, including the nightlife, other popular tourist destinations, many other things. So also please remember to give me a like. That way I know that you guys are enjoying these videos, and that's where I know that I should put out more. So thank you very much. I'm going to say goodbye for now. Just enjoy the rest of the video, and see you next time.
Vicky.